So, I've been doing these anime reviews, and so far, I've really liked them. I enjoy talking about anime because I love it so much. I've basically been going down the list of my top 10 favorite animes, starting from number 1, but I might mix it up next time. As for now, that's not the case. If you read the title, you know what I'm talking about. Soul Eater. A friend recommended the show to me, and he happened to be the same friend who recommended Fairy Tail to me. So I decided to watch it. Now I'm reviewing it, like the last 2 times. I'm dividing it up by characters, story, animation, and music. And I also want to point out that this time I have an actual script. So, there's that. This time we're starting off with story, because it will be easier to discuss characters if I do so. The story takes place in a different world from our own. In this world, there are beings called Kishins. Kishins are beings of pure evil, plagued by madness. Any human can become a Kishin, if they eat too many human souls. The Grim Reaper is the enemy of Kishins, and prevents any from coming into creation. He started the Death Weapon Meister Academy. This school houses humans that can turn into certain weapons, and the partners that wield them, also known as Meisters. Underneath the academy is a Kishin, which has been wrapped up in its own skin that was torn off by the Grim Reaper. I guess I should mention that the show can get really bloody and very creepy, but that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Anyway, the Kishin is freed by a very powerful witch named Medusa, who believed that doing so would allow the world to evolve again, instead of staying the same as time progressed. This kicks off the story, the battle to stop the Kishin. It's a very cool story, and I really enjoyed it. And I guess I should also mention mechanic. Any weapon can become a death scythe, which is a weapon that the Grim Reaper wields by eating 99 human souls and then eating the soul of one witch. Now, characters. There were many different characters, none of them really the main character. Some had a bit more focus than others, but they all had just about the same amount of importance. There's Soul, the namesake of the series. He's a weapon, as he can transform his body into a scythe. He's very laid back and always calls himself a cool guy. He's usually very level-headed, and he's pretty awesome. Then there's his partner Maka. Maka is a bit short-tempered, but she's also very smart. She's one of the Academy's best students when it comes to classes. She's a gifted Meister and has a big attachment to Soul. And after that, there's Death the Kid. Kid is the son of the Grim Reaper and is exceptionally skilled Meister. However, he is obsessed with symmetry, which is a bit ironic because his hair is not symmetrical. Because of this, he got 2 weapons, dual pistols, Liz and Patty. Liz kind of reminds me of Luigi sometimes, as she can be very frightening and is shown to be afraid of ghosts. But she's still, pretty strong. Patty is my favorite, as she's a lot like a child. She also has larger breasts than her sister, despite being younger. However, if Patty wants to be serious, she can be serious. This often leads to some really funny moments.
It's your turn, Patty. Tell him in that special way that you have.
Okay. Get your ass moving now, damn you!
Next is Black Star. Black Star is an egomaniac, calling himself a big guy. He's able to project his soul into powerful waves, and is a pretty skilled ninja when he's not running his mouth. Finally, there's Tsubaki. She's the perfect match for Black Star, always agreeing with him. Tsubaki is a very caring young woman, almost always keeping a cool head and thinking before she acts, unless she's being directed by Black Star, as she then goes along with his plans, even if she knows they'll fail. That's one of the reasons why I like her. She's very loyal to Meister. Not to say that the other weapons aren't loyal, though. Next, animation. The art style for this series was a bit different than what I was used to. It's a bit more cartoony and less realistic. However, it still has great animation. A lot of the expressions for the funnier moments are really fantastic, and it flows so well. The action sequences are also really well done, and it's just so smooth, and I love the designs for the characters and everything, and it all works really well, so the animation is a plus. Finally, there's music. And the music was quite good. Nothing stellar, but nothing dull and boring either. It had a lot of variations too, since the series had a lot of different scenes that were completely different, but also, they weren't just... I can't really explain it, but... Anyway, it's varied from dark, epic, action, funny, etc., whatever fits the moment. Had the right music to fit the right moments. Whether it was a funny scene, it had something funny. If it was a dark scene, it had something that fit dark, and etc., etc. Alright, now, this part isn't actually a whole part of the review, but I thought I should talk about it, mention it, that kind of stuff. It was the comedy of the series. And man, there was quite a lot of it. It was less on jokes and more on reactions and situational comedy, and I thought it was hilarious. There were so many moments in the show that made me laugh really, really hard. The faces that were done were really, really funny. Like I said before, they worked really well, and I thought they were just awesome. And there were so many scenes that just perfect. And if this series is ever continued, I don't know if it ever will be, but if it is, I really hope to see some really funny moments like I did before. And I just enjoy the comedy a lot in this series. And yeah. Anyway, overall, I'm gonna have to say, for characters, I'm going to have to say 8 out of 10. For story, I'm going to go with 9 out of 10. For music, I'm going to go with 7 out of 10. And for animation, I'm going to go with 8 out of 10. Overall, the series gets an 8 out of 10 for me. Now, I really recommend it. It's a great series, and I love it. So go watch that, and in the meantime, also make sure to click that subscribe button up there, and don't forget to check out my other videos. Also check out my supporters. Maybe check out the people I'm subscribed to if you want. Check out, like I said, check out the anime. It's really good. I really like it. And also check out the other anime reviews that I've done, because I've worked decently hard on them, and although those weren't scripted, this one was, so you'll notice a lot more fluency with this one. It seems to flow a lot better than the other one because I got a lot of different pauses. Now this part over here that I'm doing right now about the subscribe is not scripted, so you might notice a bit difference in that one. Anyway, hope to see you guys later. Have a great day, even better tomorrow. Peace out, suckers.